house are made of bones. I'm watching through the window, so you think you're safe at home. Well, I laugh as you burn in hell. I'm your accomplice and your victim. I'm your redemption and your salvation. I'm your revival, but not survival. 'Cause I laugh as you burn in hell. You talk to girls out on the street, somehow they never make it home. Keep their heads around the house to forget that you're alone. I see the smoke, it's rising as the flesh comes off your bones. And I laugh as you burn in hell. I picked you up outside a bar and I took you to the back. I've been watching you, poor thing, you thought you'd never meet your match. You're writhing in the corner, oh come on, it's just a scratch. And I laugh as you burn in hell. I'm your accomplice and your victim. I'm your redemption and your salvation. I'm your revival, but not survival. 'Cause I laugh as you burn in hell. 'Cause I laugh as you burn in hell.
Good evening, all. Let's see how long I last. I'm actually a little tired. It's been a very busy day.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. And I know it's been coming for some time.
When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day?
Yesterday and days before, sun is cold, rain is hard. I know it's been that way my whole life.
Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. And I know it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I wanna know, seen the rain coming down on a sunny day.
Isn't it a pretty version?
Coming down on a sunny day.
We talked about this version the other day.
Coming down on a sunny day.
I don't remember what it was. I think I played the original song or another version of it, and I almost played this one because I love it. Anyway, that's one of my favorite versions. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You know who Struggle Jennings is. He is we listen to him all the time. Hey Susie, how are you? We need rain. Oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, now that almost made me tired. Good night. I'll see you later. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to go live because like I said, it was a very busy day today and I'm finally winding down to the point where I can and I'm like, whatever, I guess so. Good evening. So apparently I have upset Muggsy. Muggsy is very upset, I guess. He wanted to tag me in something if he could, so he couldn't tag me, so somebody else reposted it. Wow. Anyway, what in the fuck? So I don't know. It was a big, huge thing, and he's all uptight about stuff. But one thing that he did mention was I was mean to poor Alice. Yeah. And if Alice shows up in my chat again, I'll throw her out because I don't think she belongs here. Period. And I'm sorry, guys. I didn't say hello to anybody. Let me go back up. Hey, Susie Q, Lisa Ann, Pretty Bird, Precious Rose, Coffee, Amanda, Chris S. Hello for real. Let's see. Pretty Bird. I think I got you, right? Yes, I did. Dun, 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 dun. I think we're doubles. Miss Lisa, hello. And I think we're good. I think I got y'all. Oh, and then Susie. And I said hello to Susie when she came in. So, okay, we're good. Anyhow, all right. So, Muggsy got upset about that. But y'all, that is one of the first times I have heard Clint take charge himself without Jen saying, Clint, tell him. You know what I mean? And that is why I said that. And I thought it was very telling that he talked about love letters. And it's really funny because Muggsy acts like, oh, big deal. Muggsy, you outed yourself that you were making deposits in Tupperware and taking pictures and sending them to somebody on the internet. You've actually had quite a few different weird interactions with women on the internet. So what? Stay out of my lane. I think we're okay here. Matt Brown from Alaska Bush Peoples was living in, I have no clue. I have zero clue what you guys are talking about. I'm assuming you guys are Canadian. Oh, and that's kind of funny. We're going to talk about a Canadian this evening. Imagine that. But yeah, Muggsy, why are you all twisted and upset? And then I guess he went up over on Dudley's panel and got Jen all riled up and stuff. And then the slob over there says that that the Hive and Jen are going to intermingle and it's going to be messy. No, the intermingling and the messy shit is what's going on over there right now. And I'm here for it because that will only, you guys know how long it lasted in George's room. Remember? George is like, everybody can get along here. I don't care as long as we all hate Jules. Yeah. So we're going to see how that's going to go. But whatever. No, absolutely not. Do I hate Jen as much as I can't stand other people at the moment? No. She's not top on my list. But you know what? I'm pretty sure that she's going to put her, hey, Queen, I am pretty sure she is going to put herself at the top of my list at some point in time because she always does. I'm not wavering on that. I'm not. I blocked her myself and she will remain blocked in this chat. So there's that. Unless I unblock her. And if she gets unblocked, you're going to know that I did it because I wanted to. And I'm not wanting to. What I meant by saying that right now is if she were to ever be unblocked, it wouldn't be an accident. So, but fun fact, I will do what I want when I want. That's all there is to it. So, so that is that. But like I said, at the moment, I dislike her. Fun fact, when everybody else is being so horrible, it makes it easy to put Jen's horrible on the back burner and you guys on the front burner. You see how that works? Mm-hmm. So anyway, mind your own business. We'll be okay. It happens every year without force. You guys don't have any type of every single year, Susie? Why? Canada is supposed to be an amazing place. Why? Why isn't there some type of management system? I mean, nobody's running around lighting these like they are in California and whatnot, correct? I still cannot imagine some wackadoodles that would want to do something like that. It's horrible. Oh, and you know what? While we are talking about nature and whatnot, you guys, Jackie, the eagle, is not doing well. I don't even like to watch the cam anymore because it's so upsetting. I saw a little short that another one of the people, there's a lot of people that put together a bunch of shorts about them so that you don't have to watch the 24-hour feed. And they say that another eagle came over and that Shadow got excited for a second and thought it was Jackie. But yeah, so all of my prayerful people, put a little prayer in for Jackie, the eagle. She could use it. She is definitely in critical condition. That sucks. And the way that they're talking, it's like I feel like they're trying to get us all ready. You know, because they're getting bombarded with people harassing them a lot of people acting like they're well-wishers and blah, 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 but they're taking up their time. That is not what they're there to do. They're there to take care of the raptors. They are not there to take care of our feelings. And she is the best place that she can possibly be and in the best hands. And we just got to hope for the best, but it's very sad. I was listening to a news report today where they said that like people have been following Jackie. I just started, what, a year or 2 years ago? There have been people that have been following them for a decade. It's just very sad. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Yeah, she's in the best place that she can possibly be. Hey, Tommy, how are you? She's exactly where she needs to be and everything, but it's just sad. It's sad when you get to know those critters. And I don't know if I told you guys, something horrible happened with the bears that I watch. I know, Precious Rose. Isn't that sad? It's very sad. And there's nothing we can do. And that's why there's a lot of people that are like us, but don't have boundaries and are like putting calls into that place and trying to push narratives. I don't know. I know. It's a lot of fun to watch those cams. It really is. It's soothing and everything except for when the bad stuff happens. Yeah, we have two different Susies going on in here, Tommy. Two of them. What did I hear? I don't remember where I heard it. That I guess I think Jen said this morning on her live that her and William were over at Vegas Valley. So I click over there. Looks like AC is all friendly with them, and AC is almost like a mini little snitch everywhere he goes. Did you hear about Jules and the P? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? And then there's Vegas Valley still sitting there saying that Jules has bad paperwork. Vegas Valley, I don't have any paperwork. I was never his co-conspirator ever. I was never looked at as a co-conspirator. Not exactly sure why that's why they listed me as that. Maybe because I was hostile. I don't know. But I was not a co-conspirator. There is no paperwork. So anyway, there's that. Yeah, it just really cracks me up. He's like, Just Jules has got bad paperwork. I don't have any paperwork. I have fucking none. And the person that initiated that whole thing was a counselor, a mental health counselor at a nonprofit group. So anyway, whatever. So yeah, Jackie is not good. I don't know, where was I starting before that? I don't remember. Where is the mystery pay? I don't. Well, because of what they have me listed as, but I'm pretty sure that was because I was hostile, and I'm not going into all that because it's none of y'all's business. But I assure you, it is really not what you guys are painting it out to be. Never a co-conspirator, never was involved in it ever. They never even looked at me as if I was involved. So there's that. But anyway, because it was funny, because I heard him saying, oh, if it's a as long as they're not a co-conspirator. I wasn't a co-conspirator. There is never, ever anything that you will ever find that says that I am a co-conspirator, ever. It's not like that. In fact, never mind. It's stupid. But anyway, AC didn't like, yeah. Oh no, now he does. Now he does. They have buried that hat. I don't know. They're good. They're good. And guess what? Because Jen was over there, so he had to run over there and do what he does best, and everybody else had to run in. It just, I get it. I get it because I covered Jen for how long? I get it. It's very easy to do, but at like what point? It just seems really manufactured when you guys go places and are like, you're milking it, you're trying to get it, and you're doing it all the time. It's become like an overtime. It's an overtime job. It's really weird. It is really weird. And again, today, Lisa Ann got bashed for being in Jen's chat. Lisa Ann, something that makes her feel good? Being a positive influence. Hey, Roy, how you doing? Being a positive influence on people. And I do not feel that anything that Lisa Ann is talking about, discussing with Jen, trying to influencing Jen to try to make a chunky blanket, I don't believe that is nefarious. Lisa Ann likes to look at the good in people. And as I said right now, in Jen's chat, I am not an active target. So it's not really a big deal. Now, if Lisa was in, like I said yesterday, if she was in there encouraging her when I'm being trashed, I'd be like, hello? But that is not the case. But yes, Lisa Ann does not have any bad intentions. And it really is, hey, Janet, it's very, very irritating how people are attacking her. She can go wherever the fuck she wants to go. The mayor needs to stop the drama. I don't know. It's just weird. It's really weird how he runs everywhere. It's just like, AC, first of all, that whole little story, that was my boyfriend, and it was something weird, and it never happened again. And I wasn't intrigued by it whatsoever. And it wasn't my face. You, on the other hand, stepped out of your marriage and stuck something up your bum. And I guess took pictures, videos, something. I don't know. Never seen that. The only thing I've ever seen is, I guess, that picture in the underwear that's like censored that people have put on streams. And I've only seen it on streams. Thank God it is never graced. If I put graced, terrorized my email, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that wasn't me. It wasn't for some random person. In fact, you'll never find me in all of my time on here. You will never, ever find a man on here that I've spoken to that I've been inappropriate with in any way, shape, or form. Nope. All this time, you won't ever find that. Never. You're not going to find any avatars of my boobs that I use to try to lure people in like Amanda Prayer Jar. By the way, has she been live again lately? Because I don't subscribe to her, and the people that usually tell me about that, I'm not speaking to. He talks about other mayor has passed. I'm confused. What does that mean? No, and honestly, the only reason I ever brought up the stupid butt plug thing is because he started with that. And it's just so funny how AC goes running anywhere he can. Dude, it's weird. It really is when you take a step back. Although I will say this, there were a lot of people that were getting irritated with how many times AC would come up on my panel. And I'm pretty sure some of those people are no longer with me and over there, and they probably feel the same way. But whatever. Anyhow, I don't feel like doing really controversial stuff. I'm not in the mood. I'm really not. I've had a very busy day, and like I said, I'm drained. So Mirror talks about others' past, and he has one. I know. I have a past of rescuing animals. Everybody in my life knows me as that. The only people that have this type of image of me is y'all. I was fat and I rescued cats. I did a lot of it. But yeah, it's really funny, the narrative that all of you guys like to put together, and you can keep trying to twist that narrative any way you want. I know the truth, and it's not that. So there's that. But anyway, y'all, Rochelle has she does, Janet. She's got an extremely kind heart, and it upsets me when people try to stifle that. If we were to see Jen start to take advantage of Lisa Ann, hold on a minute. If we were to see Jen start taking advantage of Lisa Ann, damn Skippy, we would have a talk with her and be like, yo, please don't let her get you wrapped up in whatever. But honestly, if she is trying to help Jen to make a chunky blanket, which I think that is, Chris, did I say hello? I think that's very optimistic. I don't think I could do a chunky blanket. So I don't know if Jen's going to be able to do it. But if you can try to encourage her to make a chunky blanket, more power to you. And you know what? If she's making a chunky blanket, she won't be talking about y'all. And isn't that the point? That was my point. My point was to get her to stop talking shit and making slanderous comments and whatnot, right? It's kind of happened, right? So I'm not so worried about it. I knew you would trash Lisa talking to Jen. I knew you would trash Lisa talking to Jen. William, did you not get the That's William. William, that's not even close. I literally was saying that Lisa Ann is having fun with Jen, teaching her how to make a blanket. And I said, but if we were to see Jen take advantage of Lisa Ann and be treating her badly, yes, we would want to pump the brakes. But that's not happening now. Calm down, William. You can go now. Look at that, guys. I didn't even block him right away. But yeah, William, you needed to rewind. I didn't turn off the rewind feature or the DVR. So pay attention. No, I think that just like Lisa Ann was a positive influence on Jen way back when. But then she ended up getting too wrapped up in trolls and whatever. I don't know. I hope she's able to find some type of happy medium. I don't know. We shall see. But I don't want to see Lisa Ann get hurt. But she, some people, it makes them feel good to bring out the good in other people. And Lisa Ann is one of those people. The world could use more people like Lisa Ann that like to do stuff like that. Do I agree with it all the time? No. But the world is a better place for people with people like Lisa Ann in it. And the fact that she does give people second chances. And I am very wary. And you guys, believe me, I'm happy that Jen's not trashing me right now. And I don't plan on trashing her. But I would be a fool to say that I am not cautious, to say the least. And I don't want to see Lisa Ann get hurt. But if Lisa Ann can get her to make a chunky blanket, you guys, I don't think is anybody in Lisa Ann, this is no disrespect to you whatsoever, but does anybody in this chat think that Jen's going to be able to make a chunky blanket? I don't know. I think you guys should, maybe if it's a chunky blanket for Mia. Yeah, that was definitely William. Look at the script. But whatever. But no, there is nothing wrong with that. Everybody else, like I saw people making digs in there, at Lisa Ann, digs that were absolutely not necessary. Not even, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Although I did see that what's her face? Bucky didn't like you very much. What did you do to Bucky in a previous life, Lisa Ann? I saw that. She didn't like you. I don't remember what it was she said, but she was snippy. What was Bucky saying? I don't know. But yeah, y'all. And guess what? Fun fact. There's not many places where people feel comfortable that hang out here, because everybody likes to call us rejects and all of that kind of stuff, right? And sheeple, if you will. So if she feels comfortable over there, big fucking deal. Bucky Brenna. I don't know why it is that she said something about Lisa Ann, but no, Lisa Ann enjoys being a good influence. And like I said, if she can influence her to do something good and keep her mind off stuff, well, then great. I don't know, because I thought that was the point. The point was to stop Jen from talking shit. So if Jen is trying to make a chunky blanket and stuff and trying to stay positive, I clicked into a little bit of her other live and she was rumbling around with Golden Girls lip gloss. It's been a minute since I've been at Dollar Tree. That was actually kind of interesting. I'm like, what? Yeah, well, you know what? Because they know that I care about Lisa Ann. But you know what? There's some people that are still that went over there that actually I thought cared about Lisa Ann too. And I wouldn't think they'd be okay with that. I don't know. And yeah, and she's not trashing anybody over there. She's not talking shit about anybody. I've seen her comments over there. I don't think she's doing anything bad. And oh my goodness, I have a song. Hold on. I have a song, and then we'll get into what I was going to talk about. Oops. I think I might have played this one before, but not recently. Anyway.
I've been long way from here. Put on a poncho, played for mosquitoes, and drank till I was thirsty again. We were searching through thrift store jungles. Found Geronimo's rifle, Maryland shampoo, and Benny Goodman's corset and pen. But okay, I made this song. I promised you I'd never give up. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Get down, real low down. You listen to Coltrane, derail your own train. Well, who hasn't been there before? I come around the hard way. Bring the comics in bed, scrape the mold off the bread. and serve you French toast again. Okay, I still
Hey there,
get
Terry.
stoned.
You still get
I'm not the
stoned.
kind of girl you take home that makes you happy. It can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? We've been far, far away from here. Put on a poncho, play for mosquitoes, and everywhere in between. You're okay, we get along. So what if right now everything's wrong? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad?
I love this song. I have the CD too. I still do somewhere. I should pull all those out someday and rattle them off to y'all. Ding. Oh, and another report. I am loving this $4.99 shampoo and conditioner. You guys, I'm really serious. This is the shit. Where are you? I just heard my little fella. Where are you, Deb? Hi, did you just wake up? Yeah? You want to come over here and say hi? Hi. He just woke up. Hold on. Hi. What are you doing, silly man? You okay? You look like you're sleepwalking, silly. You look like you're sleepwalking. I love you, sir. I love you, sir. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi, Dad. What's up? Are you just passing? You just passing through? Yeah. He's so silly when he wakes up. Hi. He gets a little confused. Hi, babe. I love you. He gets a little confused when he wakes up. What happened to great music, right? Exactly. Well, and you know what, too? Listening to that song is just kind of, and people are going to be like, Jules is a hypocrite, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It just makes me, the way that things started going, it just started making me question, like, this is what people get excited about and have fun about. Oh, Pretty Bird, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. And you know who else does? Kendra likes it. She wants to come out and say so. In fact, I did see that Kendra is a little bummed that she does not have Aldi's in her area. Because no, you guys, I'm not even kidding you. This is all that and a bag of chips. And for $4.99, why the fuck not? I still can't get over the fact that I am being shamed for being frugal. It would be different if I had a lot of money. If I was just had money dripping, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. Even then, it's just like, isn't it like greed and like gluttony and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. But I'm sure you guys, fun fact, I didn't even pay attention to Julie's things. I'm sure that Julie probably posted more stuff about me because Julie is not happy unless she's going after other people, I think. And that is why I really stand firm on the fact that I think she amped up John. Don't get it twisted. I believe John is a shitty person, period. But John had good parts too. You know how I've been saying this lately? Good parts, bad parts. John had some good parts, but the bad parts would take over too much. And I think that Julie helped to make him aware of everything that was going on. But anyway, we've got Rochelle. Rochelle keeps making she's got a short that she made, B-Gate. She keeps making little stuff. Rochelle, what's wrong with you? Do you really want attention? You really want attention? I just don't understand it. And then, okay, and this is another reason why we're doing this too. And I figured, fuck it, let's talk about it. What is this deal with the dog Jonah? So I remember way back at the beginning of this, and you guys, we're just going to do the Cliff Notes. Hey, KLP, we're going to do the Cliff Notes version of this. I don't want to do the he said, she said, blah, blah, blah. So I remember back when Jen wanted to get rid of Jonah. Which Jen, that was shitty. You should. Jen's got to learn to start censoring herself online, because even if that she meant it in a different way, that did not translate well. Fact. Anyway, I remember that, and then Carrie Taylor was going to take Jonah, right? And then she was going to help or whatever. So now I saw somewhere that somebody said that she gave Jen $100 to get Jonah some kind of medical care, something for the vet. And then when Clint said no, he gave the $100 back. Imagine living in the country of Rochelle's. I cannot stay here. Wait, what does that mean? What does that even mean? Do you live by her? She is all in the business. I think that Rochelle is a big old lurker. She looks like a lurker too. She looks really creepy, but she keeps throwing herself into shit. And she really threw herself into this thing with Carrie and Jen. And I guess Carrie Taylor is done with Jen. I don't know. I have a feeling that she's one of those people that'll go back to Jen. But it's weird. It's really weird. So I heard $100. This is my thing. So I heard $100. I heard that Cliff gave the $100 back. Where is this $2,000 that other people are talking about? Where does that come in? Can somebody explain real quick? Most Canadians are like Rochelle. That's why I travel so much. She is a weird one. She is, I don't know. And I love that Two Sickies sees it. Two Sickies sees it. I see it. It's weird. She's really, really weird. And the other thing that kills me is she doesn't want to be covered. She likes to be very sarcastic. She likes to talk a lot of shit about other people, but then she doesn't want to be covered. See, now a lot of people, in fact, Charlie D, that weirdo. Oh my goodness. There is something I want to listen to a little bit of, but I'm not going to co-sign for all of the wording. So I don't know. But, I just think this shit is just the funniest shit ever. The way that everything has unfolded in this community just cracks me the fuck up. So for the person that said they were just going to sit back and laugh, no, boo-boo. That's exactly what we're doing. Because I don't want to play another song. But I am. I am because that is just me. I can't help it.
Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers. It wasn't my intention to
I haven't listened to this in
mislead you.
forever.
It never should have been this way. What can I say? It's true, I did extend the invitation. I never knew how long you'd stay. When you hear temptation come, it's your heart that takes a fall. Won't you come out and play with me? Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down. Toy soldiers. Might be torn apart, we never win, but the battle wages on for toy soldiers. It's getting hard to wake up.
It's so funny. Lisa Ann will not even know what this song is. She wasn't even thought of when this song was out.
How can it be? How could I be so blind to this addiction? If I don't start, the next one's gonna be me. Only emptiness remains. It replaces all the pain. Won't you come out and play with me? Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers. Bit by bit, torn apart, never win, but the battle wages on for toy Only emptiness remains. It replaces all the pain. Won't you come out and play with me? Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers. Bit by bit, torn apart, never win, but the battle wages on for toy soldiers. Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers. Bit by bit, torn apart, never win.
The song is very long.
Not
necessarily But I like the all fall down concept. I do. But anyway, what I was snacking on there I forgot all about you guys. I'm telling you, you guys think that I sit here and I eat edibles all the time. I don't. Did you see the little light bulb go off? I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about the little Twix cookie bars. So anyway, that's why I grabbed that. But anyway, without further ado, here is the lady Rochelle. Not her most recent one, but it just kind of cracks me up. I don't understand why Rochelle has like stuck her nose so far in all of our business. Now, I find it kind of comical, but she loves this shit.
Moment I just had gravel.
Oops, hold on. Oh no, that it all of a sudden went. Wait, hold on.
Play Store tells me. We're going to talk about.
She does the weird.
Okay.
People think that my intro is bad. Like first I have my intro and then I usually play a song. Oh my gosh, she plays like that elevator music at the beginning of her lives.
Okay.
Thank you, KL. It brings back memories, Coffee. I remember driving in my car to Park Ridge with my friends to go watch skateboarders.
That's
what
in English. Hey, what's up? Good morning. My name is Rochelle. This is Rochelle's. It's Friday. I'm good. I thought I lost my squirrels. Whee, squirrel. Oh. I hope everyone had a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, okay. So what? This was Friday?
And thank God it's Friday. And we're going to just do a little bit of a mini fuck around. It's Friday. Fuck around and find out whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Good morning, Dan. Hey, Danny. Welcome back. We're going to talk about my response to Jen.
You guys, how much has Jen really been responding to Rochelle? I have heard her say when she goes live, I go live, but then she pretty much doesn't talk much about her, right? I don't know, unless I'm missing something. Clue me in. But I think she's pretty much going live at the same time. I don't know, but
and what's been going on since.
But if you go and you look at Rochelle's titles, hold on, let's go take a peeky poo, shall we? Why not? So we've got, oh my goodness, we've got 13. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. We've got Harlow's Ozempic flavored chips. That was 3 weeks ago. And then let's scroll back. Okay, so we have 2 weeks ago. Will the real Jen please stand up? Then we have the next one, rage baiting and right fighting with Rochelle. I don't know what that's even about. The next one, morning opinion on Jen. The next one, 13 days ago, Jen Bailey strikes again. The next one, she had a migraine. 11 days ago, today, taking Jen's viewers and timestamps. Let's see. I'm not sure. She's got a couple that just say late night stream. This one says it's a Saturday slam with Carrie Taylor, which I believe wasn't that when she started going at whatever. Anyway, and then there's part 2. And hey, by the way, she is raking in the views. She almost made 500 on one of them. Anyway, so then we have Jen, we heard what you said with Rochelle. Then we have Jen, you should have let sleeping dogs lie. Then we have Jen, here comes the truth. Then we have response to Jen. And then today we had Jen, you in danger, girl. You guys, does Jen speak that much on her? I haven't been, now mind you, up until a month or so ago, I was pretty much the main topic. I think it's probably turned to Nevi and no neck, that is. And I think it's a little bit sprinkled here and there. Yeah, we've only been here for 50 minutes and we haven't talked about much of anything. Bunch of BS. It's really weird. It is really weird. And I'm sure she's going to get upset that I'm covering this, but you cannot have lots of opinions without other people having them. And for the record, this is not in a defense of Jen. It is the shit that she's saying. She's very entitled.
Carrie and I did our live together regarding what happened with Jonah. And when Carrie tried to be a human being, be a mensch, and give that dog a good home, Dudley tried to give the illusion that it happened too much.
way.
Months ago. No, this happened a little over 2 weeks ago.
You guys, that was probably William, right?
Going on 3. And I originally did not want to do a live for a while. So this
What are you I'm Susie, I love Mia's mommy. There are some exceptions here for sure. I know we all love Mia's mommy. That is why the Wi-Fi symbol, we got rid of our male character, but that Wi-Fi signal is still there in hopes.
live won't be very long. It's not going to be like a 2-hour fucking live.
Oh, fun fact, it was a 2-hour stream. It was almost 2 hours, that is. I think it was like an hour and 50 something minutes. So yeah, she's not going to talk about it very long. It's not going to be like 2 hours or anything.
So,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't sleep last night. I tried to turn everything off and not listen. I woke up around 3 and
Why? Oh my goodness, those are Dr. Palermo hours.
Paula was still live. I didn't really have the energy to go on anyone's panel.
What? 3 o'clock in the morning and Paula was still live? You guys, when the fuck? I saw this too, that God Soldier guy or whatever. He had Shy on the panel and Penelope was being a bitch to her. And also, I know that Shy is in another country, so she's got different time zones. When do you all sleep? Hey, Mr. McCrotch, how are you? It is very good to see you. Very good to see you. I hope you are doing well, friend.
But I did turn it on and listen.
Hey,
And I have been listening, Jen, of all your ranting and manic behavior and accusations and bullshit.
you guys, I kind of understand why some people weigh in on Jen, but this Fruit Loop, why? In fact, if anything, Rochelle, I believe that you tried to drive even more of a wedge between Carrie and Jen. And fun facts from the way, because it looked like Carrie was really mad in Jen's chat, but then it looks like she softened up. So what will you do when she's okay with Jen again? But yeah, back to the Jonah thing. We heard that Carrie was going to take Jonah, and we were all like, oh, what's happening? And nothing was said. Here is what the takeaway should be from this, especially from you, Jen, because this is the second time you've had not such a good experience with the dog. Remember the whole twinkle toes and that dog and whatnot? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't anybody try to rehome an animal to somebody online.
And before I begin, I just need to let everyone know that the decision has been made and that no one else will be given permission.
Listen to this one. Isn't this the funniest fucking thing? Nobody is given permission
To play the live where Carrie and I discussed Jonah and everything that went down a couple weeks and change ago. Because I don't think it's okay for someone to profit off of Carrie's pain.
Except for George. George was able to. But you did. Oh my goodness. I have no clue what you're talking about. Anyhow.
Now, I'm not monetized. And, just for the record, not one individual did give any money to the PayPal so I could send Carrie any money. Not one individual. Now, I know everyone has Cash Apps, and PayPal still exists for those who do donate using PayPal. And I know Cash App is the favorite way for American people to donate.
And I guess nobody gave Carrie anything. You guys, I still want to know where this $2,000 comes from. I have no clue.
I can't use Cash App. I can't
Part of the cult, probably.
even donate to
And
anyone
the
using Cash App.
sheeple.
It's not available in Canada at all. If I could use Cash App, I would. I can't give.
Chris, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. And you know what? William, he was just in here earlier, and I think he was getting a little upset because I haven't played this in forever.
just got stung by a bee. I got stung by a bee on live fucking YouTube. Is there a stinger over here, bro? What am I gonna do now? Fucking bee dies and drops dead. Not that bee, the bee that just stung me. That William from the Hive.
Y'all, I haven't watched that in a minute, man. That bee really went after that. That was a wasp, though. That wasn't a bee, but whatever. Did you see that? I was angry. I was very, very angry. Mia's mommy and I had an inside joke. Whenever she said chips, I'd roll off the bed laughing because Maud Julie would say she was eating skinny popcorn, but Mia's mommy knew she was eating chips. Wait, but was in that when you were part of her team or no?
I can't receive. I can't use Cash App at all. It's not available to me.
But see, I'm hearing the $100. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Do you see the immaturity?
It's
Isn't it fun when we're not even talking about the controversial stuff but they want
Canada-wide. It's not available in my country. It's just not. It's available.
Take notes, folks.
I think in America and in the UK. At least that's what Play Store tells me. Carrie and I were making jokes about it. About how I'd buy her a bag of dicks. But she really did lose a great deal of money.
Where is this $2,000 from? Where is this great deal of money? Because I'm hearing it was $100 and it was given back.
And everyone makes comments how I'm trying to profit. Now, I am not monetized. I haven't been monetized for the better part. For several months.
Hey, Pisces, it's good to see you. And fun fact, I know that Rochelle, you're probably going to try to strike this, and I will counter it once again. And eventually that's going to catch up with you, ma'am. So just if you say it, be about it. And I have transformed this in every way, shape, and form. So it would be a false strike. So there's that.
I lost my monetization due to the new terms of service, terms and service, according to Canada.
Hold on a minute. I've heard her say that a few times. No, Canada does not refer to it as YouTube terms and services. Like in most regions, YouTube officially titles its legal agreement the YouTube Terms of Service, often localized for Canada using regional parameters. But yeah, you guys, she makes this shit up as she goes along. I know that is very minute to look up right now, but she makes this shit up as she goes along. So yeah, fun fact, y'all, don't get it twisted. This isn't in defense of Jen. This is because Rochelle is crazy. That is it. That is all. It's really funny because there's other times, like when I was good with some people, they knew that when I see something, I say something. If I think something is bullshit, no matter which way it is, I'm going to say something. And then, of course, then I get blamed with being good with blah, 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 blah. No. You guys have fun with that.
Canada puts an and there. America has an...
Look at that. Canada puts an and there. No, Rochelle, that is a lie. You guys, she just talks to be talking. And it's almost as crazy as Harlow and her filters to me. It seriously is. And the people that will go at Harlow and try to call out bullshit, they don't call out Rochelle and her bullshit. They sit in her chat and they lick it up.
Same shit, different shovel. Hey, CC Truck, how are you? And, thank you to the trucker convoy and government outreach. Well, yeah. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Carrie had to travel across the entire country. She went all the way from northern Oklahoma, the hard way.
Well, that is not actually across the country. It's really not. So, I mean, that the way you're talking would be if she was in California, because Jen isn't even on the other side of the country. Jen is considered the Midwest, but whatever.
The long way to get this dog. She had to go by way of Oklahoma all the way across to.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I thought you said you were not going to victimize her anymore. Why are you talking about it still?
Colorado, across the Bloody Mountains, through Jersey and New York to get to.
Wait. Okay, please tell me that you guys just heard something wrong with what we just listened to. First of all, she says she has to go all the way across the country from Oklahoma to Ohio. That is not exactly, because she's saying from one end to the other. No. Then she says she has to go through Oklahoma, Colorado, and then New Jersey and New York. Yeah, so Carrie got lost. How did she end up in New Jersey and New York? She must have just zipped right past Ohio. Nobody questioned that little tidbit right there. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Rochelle just likes to be, she's another one that just likes to talk to be talking. Yeah. Oklahoma, through the mountains in Colorado, and then New Jersey and New York, and then Ohio. I don't know if her GPS must be not so good.
Ohio, she had to go wherever she was dispatched so she could make her way slowly and tediously over to Ohio. She would.
Okay, wait a minute. She had to go where she was dispatched, so she was making money, right? Is that what's happening here? So if she, so that's how she ended up going to New Jersey and New York, because she actually had loads there. So she was making money, right? I mean, that's what I'm taking away from this. Other than that, she was really lost.
Thousands and thousands of kilometers/miles.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's miles, not dollars she was out.
And the stress was extreme for them.
But they're truck drivers. Well, she's saying they went through the mountains in Colorado.
Morning, Queen. Yeah. Good morning. Nice to see you.
I'm going to have another cookie
The
bar.
only person who got the privilege to play that live was George, who asked me and didn't pull a Jen and had me talk to him online. Like, hey, Queen, while everyone was listening, can I play this? And put me on the spot, like Jen does to people. And the reason why George got to is because George would never say anything or do anything to make me or Carrie.
How funny is it that George was kind of one of the factors? He was one of the trolley people that Jen was okay with, that we weren't okay with. Right from the beginning. But isn't it funny where we are now? And now Jen's starting to see George's behavior and how George is a big liar and blah, 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 blah. Anyway.
Especially Carrie, feel bad. Good morning, Stacy. Welcome to chat. And I'm not being a butt saying no one else can play this live stream. People do know how to get in touch with me. And in my opinion, the time has gone past. And anyone who wants to play that is just rubbing it in. And Carrie wants to heal now. And she's now dealing with.
Then why are you still talking about it?
The aftermath of what's happened after discussing Jonah and what happened almost 3 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks in a little bit. And she wants to now get over it. Now that everyone knows. Good morning, Stacy. So, no one is allowed to play that anymore. The live is not given. I'm not giving permission for anyone to play the live. Please do not. It is no longer available to anyone to play it. Those doors are now closed. If I have not given you permission.
Everybody, the doors are closed, and George is the only one that had the key. George is the only one that had the key because she does not want to re-victimize her. Hold on a minute. I'm looking at something. Okay, we're good. I think. Getting rid of notifications on my phone. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing important, and that way I'll see if anything is important. Colorado is the opposite way to Ohio. Give Rochelle a map of the U.S. Well, it appears that she had loads because her and her husband are truck drivers. They work on the road. So she was probably trying to get loads to work her way there. But if she was getting loads there, didn't she make money? So yeah, she probably is like disappointed because she wanted the dog. But honestly, she should have remembered what happened with Twinkle Toes. And remember that dog? That didn't work out so well. So I'm not exactly sure why people thought that this would work better. And then look at the Dorit stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. But not sticking up for Jen, but anybody should be buyer beware when it comes to Jen, right?
Like I gave George on his Instagram in writing. If I haven't given you permission in writing, that means you may not play it.
Yes, terms and services said so. Do you know what else cracks me up? This one thinks because she turns off the remixing feature on her YouTube videos that people can't use it. I'm pretty sure I have had that feature turned off all along. Rochelle, has that kept anybody from playing my streams? Oh, and by the way, for some reason, if she were to do a strike while we're live, we'll just go to Rumble. No big deal. So just watch for a link if for some reason that would happen.
That's it. End of line.
But that is just it. Terms and services. And if you turn off the remixing feature, nobody can do your stuff. No. And you've proved, Rochelle, that you don't plan on following through on any of these things.
So if you don't have permission in writing like George does, you may not play it. That's basically it. And everyone knows, if you contact me through go through my description using my email.
Oh my goodness, there's so much
that's available there for business purposes. And I consider if you have a YouTube channel where you receive money, that is your business. So you can contact me there. If you have IG, you can contact me there and I'll speak with you. I've never not made myself available to anyone, subscriber and fellow content creator. So
this is so hard to get through. But I know she's going to throw some little weird like terms and services in there. So Paula and Carol and all those people that are Rochelle's friends, why don't you talk some sense into her? Because it just sounds silly and it's not a good look for your team. I mean, don't you think that this kind of weakens their team? They don't have a very good team right now. And if anybody is taking Charlie D's advice, I'm in the twilight zone. And I listened to Iceman posted a video from Filthy Animal, that's when I was telling you that, he says some stuff that I don't approve of. We don't say over here, but he completely has a point because he kind of feels the same way. Like, what the fuck? It's just really weird how people are listening to Charlie D. I don't know. It's funny. It is really funny.
There is a way to contact me. There's always a way to contact me. That time has passed. It's over. So
she goes through all of that to tell people how to contact her, but you can't anymore. It's
if you haven't discussed it with me and gotten it in writing,
you're done.
Where I give you exclusive permission to play it or play any of my lives, you may not. However, like I said, if you want permission, all you have to do is ask. I'm not that big of a dick.
Oh my goodness. But you just said the time span is over. Get to the point already.
So please don't profit off of, or think you can profit off of Carrie's pain. Because all that does is make you...
Okay, first fun fact. This has nothing to do with profiting off of Carrie's pain. Number one, I'm very confused as where this 2,000. Maybe it's 2,000 miles. I thought it was $2,000. I don't know. I'm confused about that, but I just find Rochelle. She just says the darndest things sometimes, and I think they're fun to watch and listen.
Look like an asshole. So don't be surprised if I strike you, because that's personal.
Well, I'm
And
not
like
doing
I've said
the
before, what
personal
Jen's done to
stuff.
me has been personal.
Okay, so fun fact, I'm not doing the personal stuff, so no strikey.
So if Jen's been an asshole to you, and I'm just one of many, and many she's lied about, and many she's come for no fucking reason, then be a fucking human being and realize that.
Okay, fun fact. You guys, do I cuss as much as this one? I really don't think I do. I don't think I cuss as much as a lot of the people, a lot of the creators. Right? Call me out on it if I do. But I literally try to think about it, and I'm like, I don't think I swear as much. She's swearing left and right. But then she had the nerve. Remember, wasn't it Daddy's Disappointment? She had a fit because Daddy's Disappointment. What did she say? She said something in the chat and it upset her. Hello, Mall Cop. Are you good or bad?
Taking the live stream and playing it on your live without permission.
I have no clue if you're friend or foe. We shall see.
Is
oh, wait a minute. Is that Muggsy? Is
just as
Muggsy
bad.
the Mall Cop?
Thanks. Hey,
She got
Baby.
her eyeballs on you.
I just heard what Carrie and you had gone through. I'm so sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Welcome to chat.
Oh, my goodness. You didn't go through anything. Carrie did. So please don't take away from what Carrie went through, which I'm very confused. But I do feel bad. If Carrie's feelings were hurt over this and she really and truly wanted Jonah, I do feel bad that does suck. But she should have been buyer beware with Benji. Although they are really close. So I get it, but I just don't think that Rochelle should have exploited it as much as she did. Oh, I don't try to buy women jewels. Oh, you're talking about Muggsy not trying to buy women? Well, I don't know if he likes to buy them so much. He likes to put deposits on Tupperware and take photos.
Yeah.
To show everybody how much he's thinking of them. That is almost like a little Valentine card from Muggsy. Little Tupperware with some white goo on it.
So
Ugh.
I appreciate that. That's really good of you. So if you see Carrie just walking through these YouTube streets, make sure.
No, and then that whole Kira thing, honestly, that whole Kira Muggsy, I tried not to know or hear anything about that. That was gross. That was gross. And it's just like, Muggsy, why were you even like, and didn't most people like blame that all on Kira? It takes two to tango, you know? And why do so many people, women, feel open to tangoing with you in the private like that? That's weird.
You give her your, hey, what's
Nobody tango with Muggsy.
up, I appreciate that. So that's just a bit of old business. So let's talk about some new business. Well, Dudley's trying to hide on Rumble. Yeah, thank you for using Canadian business as an economy, Dudley. You dumb fuck. Because
so how did it? Oh my goodness! Now she's going to threaten him because Rumble is Canadian. It is. Rumble is Canada.
The rules and the laws of Canada are a lot more strict. Just
Are they?
saying.
Wait. Whoa. Yeah, that's not right. They're not more strict though. I'm wondering if there's any type of loopholes that she knows, but you can get, that's why everybody goes to Rumble. You can get away with stuff. I think, isn't that where he went this evening?
You dummy.
Because I was watching and then all of a sudden his stream went, well, I wasn't watching, I was listening. And all of a sudden it stopped and I'm like, it's funny. Do you guys ever do that? If you're listening, I was not listening through my ear. I just had the computer going and I was doing stuff in the house and all of a sudden it stopped. And I didn't even notice for a while. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, where did that go? And then it says stream not available. So I guess that's when he went over to Rumble or something. I don't know. Hey, Angela Jade. But anyway.
Yeah. And like I've said
We're listening to Terms and Services with Rochelle.
before, Jen and Dudley, if you put it down, don't be so surprised if someone comes around and picks it right the fuck up.
Ooh, do you see how spicy she is? She's got quite the opinion on everything. Don't you be surprised if somebody picks it up. And if anybody wonders why I'm doing this, go look at her shorts. She's knocking out. I don't know. I think she wants attention. I'm not sure. But then she'll get attention and then she'll get upset. Because remember when I did that first little dramatic reading, didn't everybody think, oh, why is she picking on Rochelle? Rochelle does a good job of fucking with, you know how everybody says that Jen, Charlie D, I was actually going off of this earlier and I got distracted. Charlie D keeps trying to tell Jen, well, you talk about all these people and they want to respond. Well, I think you need to tell your girl Rochelle the same thing. Because same Z. You ring other people's bell, they're going to answer. And it's just funny. I listen to your shit and it's comical as fuck.
Because if you think you're safe on Rumble, you got another thing coming. Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like playing any songs, but you know what I might have played.
And hats off to the Blocky Boys for showing that shit. Because if they didn't do it, I wouldn't have been able to watch and listen.
Charlie D, people are acting like Charlie D is a reliable source for information. What planet are we on? What I remember when I first came into this, Charlie D was a big low cow. And they all, I'm not sure what happened.
Listen to that shit that you asshats are putting down. So,
you guys, we should start counting all the cuss words. And Rochelle, how in the world could you have gotten mad at Daddy's disappointment? I don't like her much anyway. But hey, Amy Lou, but how are you going to get mad at her when you have got quite the potty mouth? Oh my goodness, you're watching from the tub, you know, like Siwa used to. Oh boy.
Jen had lots of
Oh, those were the days. Things were much simpler then, weren't they?
psychotic and sociopathic bullshit to just spread around, didn't ya? Yeah. Hey, Kay, don't you think if you allow people to play your content, it would get you out more in the algorithm and have more eyes on your channel? Well, my opinion right now about this is...
Well, you know, and that is whoever said, I think somebody in her chat was telling her like, hey, don't you want people to do that? And you, Rochelle, they actually have a good thing. I literally have given you a shout out, Rochelle, the Canadian. So if there are people listening here saying Jules is a horse's ass and we fucking hate her, which there's a lot of those, they might, if they don't know about you, that they might be going to look you up so they can go and hate bond with you. So that might be to your advantage, right? Charlie is too stupid to use Google. All Charlie does is repeat what Paula and Berlinetta tell him to, and Bird would tell you Charlie is still a low cow. I don't know where this happened. Even Berlinetta. I also heard God Soldier saying that he has all the hot chicks. And he named off Berlinetta. He said Shy Shy, and I do believe Shy Shy is a hot chick. But Annie said Penelope. Penelope is a pretty girl. So I'm not going to take that away from her. I've never taken that away from Penelope. I never have. But anyway, it was just kind of funny because he's naming Shy Shy, Penelope, and then he's like Berlinetta. I'm like, wait, what? That's where like the record scratch sound effect goes in.
Carrie doesn't want that shit out there. She doesn't want this live out there.
Okay, and we're not talking about that live. And like I said, I feel for her, and I don't want to add anything to Carrie's trauma, but hopefully, I think I did. Didn't we hear Jen say that he's not peeing in the house as much now that he's fixed? So I guess that's a win, but did you clean all the old piss? Or is it just like fermenting from the corners?
And I need to respect her feelings. So if I thought about myself in this case, I'm an asshole. Also, I am perfectly willing to give people permission. And my content is my property. And
oh my gosh. There is so much conversation. She's acting as if that her content is gold. This has all been transformative, and this is exactly what fair use is about, is what I'm doing right here. And it does help you. What do you think about me too? There's people that talk shit about me and find me from people talking shit about me. So it's kind of a good thing. Jamie is attracted to God Soldier. He thinks he likes looking at his no shirt tattoo. Don't let Jamie give you. Oh, wait, what? Ew. I don't want to. He's not a Kendra. He's never put anything like that out there. So, yeah, this stream's not about them.
I'm going to call it, it's my shit. So, like I said, if someone wants to play it, they have to fucking ask me.
See, with the F word, once again, there are so many of these cuss words that you could actually cut out and it would probably be better. But anyway, I am not playing that one. Not re-victimizing, none of it. I was curious about the 2000, but now the way you're saying it, it could have been 2000 miles. So I don't know. Whatever.
And I'll decide if I want it to be played or not. That's my choice.
But it sucks either way because, okay, say it was $2,000 is, I know, but terms and service in Canada is completely different. I don't know. It sucks either way. So even if there wasn't a $2,000, it sucks because she was probably getting attached to the idea of having a little buddy with her, you know? So it just sucks. But Jen should have made things clear with Clint. And so of course Jen is in the middle here and in the wrong, which I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to re-victimize.
I never said no completely. I just said it's my content.
No, and she'll probably try to do that to me when this has all been transformed. And so it will be a flip-flopped right around. In the way that the strikes work now, it'll disappear immediately. As soon as the counter goes to her, it disappears. So it's just a bunch of something for nothing.
It says no remixing, which means no one can play it.
There we go again. Hold on. Hold, please. Do you hear her? It says no remixing, so that means nobody can play it. Hold on. Let's ask. Okay. No, setting your YouTube video to no remixing does not stop people from doing commentary or reaction videos under fair use. It's very, very, and this is why we're doing this. Don't get this shit twisted because people are like, oh, she's going. No, this is why we're doing this. And what cracks me up is she says this shit so matter-of-factly. You just saw, it took me a couple seconds. No, setting your YouTube video to no remixing does not stop people from doing commentary or reaction videos under fair use. That setting only controls YouTube's internal platform tools that lets users sample your audio or video to create YouTube shorts. It has no effect on copyright law or independent video creation outside of those features. Rochelle, don't you ever think of looking these things up before you start stating them as facts? But I've heard her say that time and time again. So there's that. You guys, it's a very simple search. And I'm asking Google. And what is YouTube? Google, right? We're all together. So
unless they ask me. If they ask me, they might be told yes. And I have been telling people yes occasionally.
That's not how it works.
My shit is not a free-for-all. Under the laws of Canada, it says no remixing.
In the laws in Canada, hold on. Hold, please. Let's see. Understanding the no remixing controls whether users can use clips or whatever. Okay. Hi, Deb. You hear him coming here. It says the creator, because I said the creator stating that in Canada, the terms of service are different and remixing means no commentating. It says that creator is incorrect and is confusing YouTube's platform features with national copyright laws. YouTube's global terms of service and dashboard setting work the same way in Canada as they do anywhere else. Turning off remixing does not take away a creator's right to commentate on your video. Rochelle, look this stuff up.
It protects my content. And that is my right. No offense, Kay. That's my choice. It was my choice. I made it a long time ago, and I'm sticking to it. That's all. Because I've seen what happens to creators when their stuff is taken out of context. And I don't fuck.
It only stops people from sampling it in shorts and whatnot, Rochelle. And I think, you know how some people would clip videos and you know how there's that one feature? Yeah, I think that's the, you guys, how can she be this misinformed?
I feel like it.
And how in the world are people like Pauler and Carol and all of those people, how are you guys sitting here listening to this stuff and not being like, Rochelle, that's not really how it works. You're not looking good for the team. You know, you got to get with the program. Hi, babe.
Sippy, sippy. I just know free advertising is a beautiful thing. It sure is. But I'm a tiny little shit splat type channel. And I'm fine. I'm fine. It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm working with a platform, paid platform, Restream, that says there's 0 people in my chat.
Trip has always been vocal. Allie used to have a tiny little meow. Remember, you guys, that's one of the things, you know, there's been a couple times that I've gone listening through old videos to go look for other stuff. And then I'll hear one of hers and I'd be like, my baby, I miss her. Still tell you, this place is not the same without her.
And it also says that, occasionally it says that my volume isn't working when it is working. So, fuck you, Restream. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have enough people that hate me that advertise for me. That's how I see it. There's so many people that hate my ass. They just do it for me.
There's so many people that just hate my ass. Rochelle, do you want people to hate you? It's not so much fun. Do you hear the way she's talking about it? It's like she wants to be Rochelle. Okay. Fun fact, they all seem to like you these days, right? You're even starting to tag KK and stuff, and KK made fun of Sam. That's where the whole Sam thing started, and I'm like, what? Sam? Anyway, but has Rochelle ever made it to double digits on viewers? I don't know. She has gotten 500 on a couple of these Jen videos. No, and she's very misinformed. Rochelle, please do your homework just a little bit. Before you keep making The thing that bothers me the most is like, well, I mean, it's not like I'm losing sleep over it, but it's fucking hysterical. It is just like Harlow. As much as Harlow is fake as hell with her AI shit, this one just spouting off about anything. Blah, 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 blah. Just talking to be talking.
Yeah, haters, right? Gotta love them. And a troll will be a troll will be a troll. So now Jen can advertise for me because according to Jen, I'm just another piece of shit on her shoe. So
You guys, isn't that pretty much it? Do you think that Jen's losing sleep over Rochelle? Like, in the grand scheme of things, all of the people that are going after Jen, do you think that Rochelle really matters that much to her?
Jen,
Well, I guess it matters to her enough for her to go live against her, but
I've been watching you be a sociopathic idiot out there. With Dudley. I mean, you got really pissed off. Hey, Crafty, good morning. When I made the mistake and said that you appeared drunk at a gas station, and I dialed it back and said I made a mistake.
yeah, that was a big. Did you say it appeared she was drunk? There was nobody that had seen that. And you guys, has anybody replayed that gas station clip? Because I don't know if anybody has that one. I know I don't have it. And I don't know if I would replay it either, because if people replay it would defeat their purpose of making Jen look bad, because that was bad. You're an evil person if you can look at that video and laugh. I don't know. You can hate her all you want, but that one is because she had the dog with her. But whatever, it is what it is. I haven't seen that over. But she wasn't drunk. She just got out of jail. That's what kills me. She got out of jail and she didn't know where to go. Right? Wasn't that when she was at the gas station?
And I was honest and said that you stood up for Carrie when a troll was coming in here and calling Carrie drunk. And then that same troll was going in there and accusing you of saying that I said that you said that Carrie was drunk. And then you go off and say that I'm an alcoholic.
I like how that all went together. That was kind of funny. So that is that, but see, that's what happens. And I am trying to be, all of us creators get caught in that sometimes when a troll comes in. Jen gets hook, line, and sinker, and that's something that she's got to stop doing. She can read the most absurd thing in the chat that somebody named Dingleberry or something comes in with Dingleberry and says something, and she'll say it and she'll believe it as fact. It's bad enough when we repeat it as creators because it gives it a little bit of steam, but she believes it. But yeah, that's something. So what happened is a troll came in there and called Carrie drunk, and they said, no, Carrie's not drunk. So then the troll went into Jen's chat and said, they just said that you're drunk. Is that what it was? And then
even though I gave you props and said that you didn't call her any of that kind of.
But see, weren't these happening at the same time? She didn't know. Where did I go? Here I am. Just so you know, she will always go with the troll. That's why I don't know. I'm just happy she ain't talking about me right now.
I said, no, that's not true at all. So,
So yeah, Rochelle, have fun. Entice her and everything. But guess what? I'm not talking about her either, so she's not going to talk about me. We'll see how that goes. Remember, Jen, way back when Maria brought this deal to the table to you? You don't talk about her, she won't talk about you, and you didn't work. It didn't work. How come all of a sudden now it's working? See? Could have saved a lot of time in between.
Admit when I make mistakes and said I was wrong.
But it won't last. Just like that 3-day wrench bullshit, it won't last. Whatever.
And I admit when, trolls are trying to stir up shit and stir a pot that doesn't need stirring. But your response to that, to that fuck shit when you are literally going live at the same time to take my viewers. And your response to that is to act manic and stupid and then call me names about my appearance, get pissed off people are supporting Carrie. And
Wait, what was her names about her appearance? Doesn't she say she looks like a Dracula or something? You kind of do. You kind of do. So anyway.
Then top that shit with a cherry on top by calling me an alcoholic. Yeah, okay.
Did Jen really call Rochelle an alcoholic? Because I don't really think that she's an alcoholic. I don't. Do you guys, of all the things you could say about Rochelle, I don't think you could say Rochelle sounds like an alcoholic. That's why it's just funny to me.
I mean, I don't even smoke pot. I don't eat edibles. And
She does smoke cigarettes in the house, though. You guys, I don't know why anybody smokes cigarettes in their home anymore. I am so happy that I quit smoking cigarettes years and years and years ago, and I'm happy that it's been that long ago. It's been over a decade, and that feels good. But guys, smoking in the house is gross. It's just, I don't know. I thought I was the resident alcoholic. Well, apparently Jen says it's Rochelle. I love that. I love that reaction. She goes, and then you say that I'm an alcoholic. And the funny thing is, though, Rochelle, is that, like, okay, I can't stand you. I'm calling you out on other stuff. But fun fact, I know damn well you're not an alcoholic. Lisa Marie says that's me. But yeah, nobody, you're weird. You cuss a lot, but and you stick your nose in a lot, but you're not an alcoholic.
I'm not a drinker.
Right?
So, yeah, that's interesting. Because I see that as deflection and transference.
Okay, now you're looking into it too much. She just took you were saying it about her, so she flipped it on you type thing, like, I'm rubber, you're glue, maybe. You know how she's always thinking about school.
Because when somebody is so incensed and so pissed off and so vindictive towards me that while they're ranting and raving at Paula and Berlinetta and Jamie and KK, they cannot help themselves. But just pepper my name in there. Just
Did she say pepper? So now she is Jen's pepper. I think you're happy to be her pepper. I think you're happy to be her pepper, though. Because it gives you... But why wouldn't she say something about you, Rochelle? Go look at your page. Go look at your titles. It'd be one thing if you're talking about, like, there's a few of them that you have, like the Showdown or whatever, and you don't have her name in it. So it's kind of like, okay, we're probably, just like with me, people would think that I'm saying something like that. I'm talking about Jen because I used to cover all the time. But I didn't have a roadmap in the title. So maybe if you didn't put her name in all of them, maybe, I don't know, just a thought, but whatever.
And I bet Rochelle will be over there too. No.
But you know what's really funny is she's probably giving you some viewers, though, by going live at the same time, because she has a lot of haters. They're going to be looking for you. Oh, and you guys, you know what? Do you guys remember that Wabbit's Den guy? He used to come in here every once in a while, and he hated Jen and he hated AC and stuff like that. Well, you guys, he has, I listened to the Vegas Valley stuff a little bit, and he apologized to Jen. He wants to be Jen's best friend. That's just crazy. I mean, it's nice, I guess, but it's so weird. And then he went into Jen's chat today, and he's just like, well, didn't Jules bring AC here? And fun fact, no, I really and truly didn't. I mean, I did and I didn't, I guess. Jen was the catalyst. If it wasn't for what she did, I wouldn't have gone over to AC Stream and blah, 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 blah. So there is that. So, but it's not like I went over and I grabbed him and I said, hey, come over here and do this. And honestly, I thought it was just about laughing about stuff. And then as soon as that Jake stuff got put out and then put out again, they just grabbed onto it like you wouldn't believe. And I don't know. I just can't talk about that same shit all the time. It's just all it is talk. It's just trying to push a narrative to all these different people and pretend that you know exactly what went on in her life.
Rochelle was in
Just
bed.
like everybody does to me. And
Rochelle was doing what you should.
And what you're doing when you do that is you kind of like minimize real shit that's like happening right now. Right now, and paying it, I don't know, and you're not doing anything about it except for getting people mad about something that happened a long time ago that there's nothing that you're really doing about it other than making more people angry on the internet. And there's enough of that. There's plenty of people angry on the internet already.
Doing, which was
you don't
sleeping.
need any more of that.
Yeah. And, you know, I just had too much caffeine that day. So my sleep was weird. I'd fall asleep for a few hours and wake up. I woke up at 3 and then.
Oh, but didn't she make it sound like she was upset about everything that was going on? So now it was coffee. Well, that makes sense. You should not drink coffee before bed unless it's decaf, right?
I went and had like a.
And honestly, why does anybody drink decaf? I don't know. The only time that I've ever drank coffee was my boss told me way back when it was when I turned 21. And I was hungover because because I just turned 21 at work. And then I had to look in the light table. I worked at a printing company. And he's just like, coffee. He's like, do it. It'll be your best friend. So I went back there. I got myself a cup of coffee. I came back. I took like 3 sips. I was done. I was like, ew, I don't like this. I didn't like, he's just like, yeah. He's like, well, it doesn't matter. He's like, you need the, I'm like, yeah, but I can't drink it. I'm ew. But yeah, I've only tried to drink coffee twice in my whole lifetime. That time. And then when I was like 14, because my cousin had a cup of coffee and I thought it was so cool. She was older than me and I wanted a cup of coffee and I was like, ugh. But anyway, so I don't know why anybody would drink decaf because isn't it all about I don't know. Really? Yeah, I know. I'm a minority, but that's literally the only 2 times I have ever drank coffee.
Glass of milk and then passed out again. But I was lucky. I got the privilege just to see what was going on online. I turn on Paula's because she's still live, and I hear I had the privilege to just boop, turn it on just at the right time to hear you on Dudley's. He's drunk as fuck.
Okay, so what's new?
Blaming Kim for every fucking thing on the planet. Do I think Kim is calling you Dudley?
Wait, what? There was an attack on Kim. I thought Kim's first of all, Kim is still around, ? And I haven't heard this. So Dudley and Kim are a thing again? I've been drinking coffee since I was a toddler. My grandma would make, shut up. No. And it got stronger as the years went by. Shut up. You're lying. Apparently she's talking. Oh my. That's a nice picture, Angela. Why? Angela, what do these people see in Dudley? I don't get it. Because I don't think she's a bad person. I don't want to fuck with her because that whole pizza stuff was bullshit. But he has said some beyond horrible stuff about her child. Not just her parenting, her child, And I just don't even know. Yeah, well, anybody that could have gone along with that. And then now she is safely away with it. And I don't know. Kim, don't go stay away from the light. Dudley being the light. Stay away from him. But yeah, I don't understand what this big draw is. Like Britters still, Excuse me. I think I saw Dudley say somewhere that I saw a screenshot that Britters got in trouble. I don't know. If it wasn't for that, she'd probably still be lingering around Dudley. Is it the smell?
Asking
Maybe you should go get some of Juicy Julie's perfume.
to get back with you? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Yeah, right. You idiot. Do I think? And then you guys are still trying to pin this fuck shit on Kim? Are you high? Are you new? Or were you born in the sun? Am I new here?
What? Born in the Sun? Makes me want to play a song, but I'm not going to. How is she acting like she knows that much about Kim? Does Kim go up on panels in these other communities and stuff? How is she acting like I don't know, I guess a lot has gone by that I don't know about.
Where am I?
I don't know where I
Where am
am.
I? We welcome you to Munchkin Land. La 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 la.
And she really sounds like a munchkin because I made it go fast.
La la la. What is this shit? That is the stupidest fuck shit yeah.
I can see you, Lisa Marie. My grandpa gave me coffee too. I started with cafe and now drink lattes. And see, yeah, I don't even know. I couldn't. But there's a lot of, like, my sister loves coffee. She loves herself some coffee. My father loves coffee. My mom didn't. Maybe I got it from my mom. But yeah, my dad loved coffee. My mom didn't at all.
You're so funny, Dudley. You're like Johnny Carson from the.
My mom didn't like cheese and she didn't like pasta.
70s, and you're like Ed McMahon saying, "Oh, Johnny, you're so funny." Shut up, you dummy. What are you trying to be, his new sidekick? Wait, you already are. He's there, drunk as fuck, yelling for Jen. Jen, where are you, Jen? And boop, there you are.
Yeah, she stays up at night.
And then you hear like William's voice.
Like, yeah, it's really funny. Doesn't Jen call Rochelle a vampire? Jen, you're up at night. You're up at weird hours. Like, didn't you? Yeah.
Yibbity. No one cares.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this sounds funny. I should have altered her voice a little bit more.
Sesame Street is where you are online hours. Yeah. Can you tell me where to get with some dumb fucks? Oh, I know. At Dudley's on Rumble. He's got $20 saved up. Oh boy, you can order, I guess.
Wait a minute. Dudley is taking in money on Rumble. Oh boy.
A small pizza? He's gonna give it to fucking William. Isn't he a saint?
Hello,
No.
Vic, how are you?
And she's like, wow, how do you do that? And he's like, oh, I looked
Am I still on the hit list? I assume I am.
at it. Yeah. Wow, Dudley.
Tommy came in here earlier, so I was assuming I probably still am. Very weird.
Really want a hot dog? You dumb bitch. Stupid. Yeah.
See, and there you are calling people out of their names. I have to be at work at 6 a.m. and here I am wide awake. What? You're drinking coffee now? Or are you just saying that like, as in like that's what's normal? No, I don't know. And fun fact, I'm not really hip on caffeine. I don't even like having Cokes. I will have a root beer. Root beer doesn't have any caffeine, or 7-Up. I'm not big on that. You're just saying that. It's just because I drink so much during the day.
Dumb fuck. And you just keep mentioning Berlinetta's name. Yeah, keep it up. See what fucking happens.
Well, let's see. So this was yesterday. Berlinetta. Okay. This is another thing too. You guys, remember when the bicycle rider up in Sheboygan was coming after Jen and I'm coming to Ohio, I'm coming to your house, blah, 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 blah. Remember all that? And then it flipped over to me. And then you guys let Jen in and you guys were okay with Jen. And then now she's back. It's so weird. It is weird. They've gone back and forth quite a bit, but I don't know. At this point in time, it's almost like the telephone game. All of this stuff is just getting more blown out of proportion as it goes. So it's whatever. You guys have at it. Have at it, the people that never sleep and that are online all the time. Berlinetta, that's you. She is. All the fucking time.
Yeah, that's a war you just love to mention her.
And it is one thing to listen, because it is very easy to do this and multitask. But to be present in chats and on panels and this and that, that's a lot.
You know, you act like
I don't
all
know
of
how
us
anybody has the time for it.
are like in some kind of fucking...
I don't. I really don't. I don't have the time for it like I used to. I really don't.
UFC fucking fighting team. Yeah, you remind me of a fighting fish that's dead, upside down, floating in one of those cups in the pet store that just stays there all fucking day until one of the teenager kids comes by and goes, oh, that's sad. It's dead. And then just sort of takes it off the shelf from like the tower of fighting fish in the little plastic cups, and it just sort of magically disappears.
Okay. I started talking about some other stuff and we were talking about coffee. What is she talking about dead fish in the store for? What is do you guys, who was listening? What is she comparing to a dead fish?
It's sad. It was a nice fish, but the other fish are better. That's you. Those fighting fish.
That's you. Which fish are you saying? Are you another person saying that Jen should be flopping around like a fish? Is this her way of saying Jen should be flopping around dead like a fish, but in a jar at a pet store?
They don't play well with each other because they're just so busy being pretty and looking at their reflections. But even when they see their reflections, they don't play well with themselves either. Yeah, those.
Okay, you're trying to. Yeah, she's extremely weird. And that is what's funny is, you guys, she is bad for your team. Do you see how many she's trying to make like some witty little comparison or whatever, but now we're lost. We're looking at reflections and we're dead and then we're fighting fish. And
this fighting betta fish. They're like really pretty colors. But I guarantee if you gave one of those fighting betta fish like a lipstick, it would be like, hold on guys, I gotta put my makeup on.
Now she's giving lipstick to fish. And you know what's really funny is she does not drink. And she has stated she doesn't smoke weed. I wasn't too sure about that. Where in the world is she now giving lipstick to a fish? And it's a dead fish at that.
They don't live very long either. You know? One day, Tuesday, Thursday, you know, happy fucking day of the week. One day, betta fish here. One day, betta fish gone. Bye-bye. Yeah.
No more lipstick for you. Where did the lipstick? I'm sick of hearing Jen talking about flipping. I know. But I get why she's bringing it up because it is a lot. It is a lot and it sticks with it. But yeah, she shouldn't keep saying it. Because it's just like, okay, Jen, that's probably why everybody thinks that I like her. But that's just bad. It's bad. And I am pointing it out. It is what it is. It happened before. Everybody took things too far and they just start being disgusting. And I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm smoking weed and I still can't follow. Same. And I had some edibles. And I'm puffing on cherry lemon mango.
That's you, Jen. Yeah, they don't get along with anybody. And betta fish, they're no one's friend. You know, they live a couple years. They look nice doing it. No one really knows what to do with a betta fish. But, you know, you get them, you look at them for a while. You go, oh, that's nice.
And you give them some lipstick. What is she talking about? Now, do you think the betta fish live in the store for 2 years?
And then one day you come home and they're floating at the top of the tank. You know, you had 7 of them together? Did they fuck each other up? Or did you have to keep them in seven little tanky tanks? Who knows? Betafish don't play well with you. They don't play well with anyone.
So somebody in her chat is saying they have 6. So that probably just ruins her whole little analogy.
They have to be the center of attention. And everyone goes, oh, look how pretty you are. Well, I gotta go. Yeah, you had to put 7 single bowls for each? What a pain in the ass. Like, you
Oh, they have 7, that is, and they have them all in separate bowls.
be pretty. Yeah,
Some of them have lipstick, some of them don't.
you be pretty. Well, I gotta go. You know, like, you look at a betta fish and you're like, yeah, okay. I mean, I'd rather have a whole tank of, like, fish that play nicely with each other. And when I had fresh water, I always had one. Did they try and fuck everyone up, or did it just play by itself in the corner and look at each other?
So is she saying that Jen is a beta fish because she's saying Jen's a fighter? Or is it just because she wants to isolate Jen in her own little bowl?
Look at itself in the reflection and be like, rah, 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 rah.
And you guys, she doesn't drink and she doesn't smoke weed. What about hallucinogenics? We didn't really talk about that. Have you done any acid? Inquiring minds would like to know.
Yeah, whatever. Betta fish. It's one of those things everyone sort of, you go to the pet store and you always sort of walk past the betta fish.
Oh my gosh, we're going back to the pet store. We got that already.
Ooh, bang, bang. Ooh, yeah. Your kitty knocked one off? Yeah, kitties always go for the betta fish. I had angelfish. They're pretty too. They're dumb as rocks. And a cat who...
How is she going to say that angelfish are dumb as rocks? Is that stereotyping? Or do angelfish have a reputation for being dumb? I remember when I was younger, when I was like a teenager, my sister had a fish tank and she had beautiful angelfish and they lived quite a while. They were really pretty, but I don't remember them being dumb as rocks.
Literally, I came home from university class one day. I was living at campus and she ate all of them. I was so mad.
Wait, who ate all of them?
Angelfish are aggressive? I don't know. I only had it for a week and my cat Shiva ate all of them. I was so...
Oh my goodness. So you're blaming the angelfish on being dumb, but you were the dummy that let your cat eat them. Fun fact, my sister had several cats back then. None of them ever ate the angelfish. Oh my goodness. Her cat ate the angelfish.
So mad. I'm like, Shiva, did you eat mommy's fish? And she's like, no. And she had like fish bits all over. I'm like, "Ugh."
Oh my goodness. It's a massacre site. Oh my goodness. And she's probably like, good kitty. Why didn't she have? I know. You're lucky that your cat didn't end up in the tank with them. That I've seen a lot of little silly spoof reels of cats that end up in the tank because of that. But yeah, so wow. Can you imagine being those poor angelfish? When is that lady gonna come home and stop the madness before it gets to me? Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. I have 2 cats and 3 aquariums. No death of fish by cats. And you got little suckers too.
I'm like, did you knock over? Did you?
Well, they're not little anymore, but they're young. They're at the very, very playful age where if they were going to get into trouble, they would be doing
Get into the tank, Shiva cat. She's like, no.
and they do.
Not me. No, it must have been your friends. Your friends are hungry for 14 angelfish. Yum.
Wait, 14? 14? Is she serious? Didn't she say a different number before? But now we're at 14 deceased angelfish. Do you ever feed your cat?
Yeah, fish are nice. They're relaxing to look at. So much for my relaxing moment. I just had gravel. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need this anymore.
Rochelle set up her lovely little tank and she's got 14 angelfish just swimming around. And she's like, oh, this is so peaceful. Well, I'm going to go to work. I need to go work on the bodies from the 9/11 scene. I'll be back later. And then she leaves and she comes back and she has a tank of gravel and a cat with a bunch of fins sticking out. Tigger fell in, but he was scared. He likes water. He didn't care about the fish. They're multiplying. Yeah, but they're all dead no matter what. No matter what. No matter if they multiplied, they're still dead. Fins.
Ended up cleaning the tank and was like, guess books go here now. Just gave the tank to Value Village. I'm like, well, I don't need this no more. No more, no more, no more, no meow.
So it almost sounds like you were very happy to get rid of the tank. So did you possibly leave the tank unattended and open and encourage Sheba to possibly eat said angelfish? That's what I think.
Kitties are difficult. She was a kitten at the time. What do you expect?
Oh, she was a kitten. You have a kitten that ate 14 angelfish or 7, whatever it was you said. But no matter what, that's a lot of angelfish. Your kitten could have drowned in that tank. Oh my.
Yes, fish. Let's stop talking fish. Let's talk about Jen. Jen!
Can you imagine what happened with those poor fish? Like, so first the cat ate the first one, right? Like, how long were you gone? She probably was working on the scene of 9/11 then. And she was probably gone for weeks. Because how in the world, and can you imagine the terror of those poor angelfish just sitting there waiting? I don't want to be next. Mommy, come home. And then you never came. You never came. But she didn't really care. You see, she was happy to get rid of it.
Who am I? Guess. Jen, get up here, Jen.
So here, oh, you know what? And so how are you going to call Jen a bad? Oh my gosh, you guys, Jen's going to grab onto this now, especially now that I said this. How are you going to call Jen a bad pet mom when you left all of those angelfish unattended and it was a big massacre? So, I mean, there's that.
And what's with her?
You know, I always said whenever you give Jen an inch, she takes a mile. That's why I said she's probably going to grab onto that.
Fucked up like audio. Like she gets up on Dead Leads and she sounds like she's talking through like sadness and bad audio. It's like it's just fucked up. Like her every time she gets up on his panel, her audio is just crackly, like just like she's talking through tinfoil and like thunderstorms and cat litter and I don't know where she's talking from, but it's just ass. I don't know.
Why are you thinking about ass? And okay, this needs to be said. I think I saw on Andrea's page maybe or somebody's that Carrie Taylor seems to be very, very concerned about wee-wees in this community. And in fact, she was saying in Jen's chat today that she is making a calendar of men from YouTube's wee-wees. That's a little weird. Now, Amzie chimed in saying, hey, I think I've got some pictures I can lend to you, you know, for the cause. Now, Amzie's somebody that I can picture making a wee-wee calendar. But if you would have told me a couple years ago, whatever, that Carrie Taylor in the future would be wanting to make a calendar of wee willy winkies and whatnot, I would have told you you're crazy. But I saw it myself.
Is she stealing her neighbor's fucking like internet or something? Because her internet is trash.
Duh. No, it's not the internet, dummy. Cooch, who I think was really upset. I think Cooch is getting upset because like Clark and Lisa Ann are in there. But once again, guys, Lisa Ann is not hurting anybody right now. And Clark has always been like that. Always. So there's that.
I mean, is she hiding in the car to talk to him? Is she like going in the basement? Because her audio, she is super far from her modem or tower or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't think it sounds that bad. I think you're reaching with that one, but I do believe that Cooch told her it is her computer. She doesn't have enough power, she doesn't have enough oomph, whatever. But no, they were giving her a hard time again today. Lisa Ann is not she's a good one. You guys don't jade her.
What's wrong with her? Like audio,
And I don't mean that. Look at Angela Jade's here, and I said,
audio. You suck, Jen. You are such a dumbass. So, while she was ranting and raving, and she was trying to ask Alexa, who is her new best friend, Alexa!
yeah, that is kind of funny because isn't it answers her and calls her Genevieve. I get it. My chat GPT, I don't think, well, I don't know. I don't physically talk to mine. I ask it questions when I need to know something, and then it types it out to me. We don't have a conversation.
Do I have any friends? No, you don't. Alexa, what's a sociopath?
Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, I mean, we could say that Admon lives on the second floor and he's your friend, maybe not your husband. But Jen is one up on you on this one. She's got Kat in her chat, and that is her real life friend. So she's one up on you there.
Alexa don't know what you're saying.
I mean, because your so-called wink wink husband would be the same thing as her having Cliff. So, just saying.
Alexa, what's a sociopath?
I'm ready to fire my therapist over Chat GPT. It's way cheaper. Oh my gosh, I know. It is Chat GPT. It's creepy. But you know what's really funny though is all of these other people that make like defamatory type little videos and stuff like that they do with AI. The stuff that I use, it doesn't let me do anything bad. It'll say, no, that's against the terms and services. I'm joking. Terms of services. I still can't believe that she thinks that Canada has a whole different division of YouTube.
What's a sociopath? Alexa don't know what you're saying. Sociopath. S-O. Never mind. I'm not spelling it for you.
Now, fun fact, from what you've heard so far about this one here, do you think that she should be really talking about many people's mental health?
Yeah. Alexa, what's a sociopath? It's someone who has no empathy, who doesn't care about anyone's feelings or their reactions to any of the fuck shit you do. You cannot put yourself in their shoes. It means you have no feelings at all. You only do what you want. You see people as pawns. You move people around like pawns on a chessboard for your entertainment and your personal needs. And that's what you are. And then when it goes wrong, and you see the people around you having emotional moments, they are having anxiety.
Okay, hold on a minute. I don't even know what she's rambling on and on about, but I just had a thought here. Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Losing things they care about. They lose their jobs. They lose money. They lose their home.
It's a whole different subject. I literally looked at how long I've been here and the fact that I am tired, and I'm like, yep, nope, another day.
You bleed them dry. Their finances, their mental health crashes and burns. You don't care if people are sick, homeless, financial stress, emotional stress.
Wait, what? You're saying Jen doesn't care if anybody's homeless. I think that's a stretch. See, now this is where you are kind of losing. You are getting a little extreme here. And then it loses any of your valid points just kind of disappear when you kind of throw on all this extra stuff.
Might have deaths in their families, might have to move, have any problems, as long as they come in and
Wait a minute. Is she saying all this about Carrie Taylor? Is that why that she doesn't want that? What if in fact Carrie Taylor went through all of those things? Why are you resharing all of that? And why are you? Who's gone through? I don't know, because I don't know
for you and do your bidding. You have no feelings for anyone. You feel nothing for anyone because it's just same shit, different day. It's all about you. And that is sociopathic behavior. You have no empathy for anyone. And at best, the nicest thing I could say about sociopathic behavior on your part, Jen, is you are on a spectrum of sociopathy. And
Oh my goodness. Did you learn this when you were taking care of bodies at 9/11? You guys, she also will tell you that she was a school teacher. You don't even go here, Rochelle. Isn't it kind of irritating to listen to people? I don't know. We know who Jen is, and yeah, she's bad, but you're just adding all of these weird things on here that she's not. Some of these are just weird. It's just extra. You're putting it on a little thick.
people can live their lives and never do anything like bad to anybody. You can be a complete and total sociopath, live your life day after day after day, and not do anything stabby.
So Jen's not the stabby kind.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not true because didn't she stabby Cliff? Jules, let's go over the ingredient list of your fake Olaplex. I want to know. Oh, well, it's in the bathroom. I don't feel like going to get it. We'll do it
You can
another
be a
time.
complete and total.
I love it though. I really do. I'm telling you, my hair feels amazing. It really and truly does. And I love it. And for
Emotional manipulator.
$4.99 is cheaper than what I use anyway. So it's a bargain, period. And it still cracks me up that shaming me for that is a bad thing. That's weird. It's very, very weird. Oh, and shout out to Love Live Strong. One of her streams popped up in my FYP, and she was unboxing her dinner from Aldi. So another Aldi shopper, and she was saying how much she saved.
And just try to do what you want, to get what you want, to lie about what you want, to lie about your life, to lie about anything and everything that goes on around you, to get that good empathy. So people do and say and go and behave the way you want that suits your purpose at that particular moment for as long as you want, as long as it suits you. And people.
Oh my gosh, you've been listening to all these people for too long. Come on now. The people that have known Jen all these years, Jen is a piece of shit and she does a lot of shitty stuff, but you're just like, this extra stuff is craziness. And I'm thinking, is this extra stuff coming from these panels that are taking place? Like I clicked over, well, when I was looking over at Iceman's thing, he's got Berlinetta's thing and she's got like this whole setup, the Gidler files and what?
You want at every moment of every day that you exist in real life.
You know what? I almost wish that Jake would come back on here and say whatever he's got to say with his own mouth. And maybe that would, I don't know. But honestly, to be honest, that probably wouldn't stop it either. It probably wouldn't.
And on YouTube.
So actually, it doesn't matter. All these rocks. I find unique snack foods there for my grandchildren. No, I love it. And it's a division of Trader Joe's, kind of, sort of. Owned by the same.
And that is what someone who is a sociopath does. Yeah.
No, and my motto was she was talking about me and pissing me off. And guess what? She's not. So I will relish in the moments that she's not. And when she starts, I'll be ready to go again. We will do that dance again if needed. So it is what it is. That's why I'm gonna be me regardless. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want, but I'm still gonna be me.
So am I reading this?
And do you know what's really freeing about this is I don't have to worry about playing nice with this person, that person. I'm me. Because there's a lot of like stuff that people tolerate on here just for the wink, wink, greater good. And yeah. Who's great or good? And I know I've said that same line before.
This off of YouTube or Google or whatever? No. Am I diagnosing you? No. Am I a therapist?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Am I diagnosed? You absolutely just sounded like you were trying to diagnose her. So, okay.
No.
I'm getting tired.
But do I know how to read? And have I read and taken psychology classes in the past? Yeah. Have I met other people like you in my life? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. However, Lauren's one of these people too.
Okay, I will compare them when I go take a picture of mine. I did have shampoo and conditioner, one set over here by my desk, but they're not anymore.
Hey, Stephen, good morning. How you doing, girl? Nice to see you. I mean, her and Dudley. Oh, Stephen, they were talking about you. That they actually said, Stephen, that when you came in my chat that I was ignoring you and not answering any of your questions. And I'm like, girl, when people come into my chat, I always greet them. I always talk to them. When they ask me a question, I usually respond. So
Well, not always. You guys remember when she blocked? I'll never forget when she this is one of Lindsay's good lines that cracked me up. Remember when she got blocked in Rochelle's chat and she was really mad because Rochelle, her whole saying was that she doesn't block people. But if you say something, she will time you out, but you can slay another day. And Lindsay's like, you never let me slay another day. That was the funniest thing.
respond to them, and sometimes I even read out what they say. The only time that I didn't greet everybody, I think would be fair, would be when Carrie and I were talking about Jonah because we were highly like yikes. Good morning.
I'm getting
Hope
tired.
everyone's enjoying themselves, having a cup of coffee.
And you know what? In her voice, this way, it shouldn't be making me so tired. Maybe I'm just tired. It was a
Or
long
juice or whatever they have in the morning. The time currently is 8:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the city of Toronto. Yeah. And
Yeah, a good deal is a good deal. And you know what? It's kind of fun to see the difference. A lot of people like to compare the two. Hey, Night Angel, how are you? It's nice to get a bargain. I'm waiting for a cheaper version of K18. I really love that product. It's so expensive. Yeah, I don't even know. I've never used
I hope
it.
everyone is having a good morning. My name is Rochelle. That's it.
But I'll tell you one thing, I certainly can't use like Dollar Tree shampoo or anything like that. I can't. Unless, of course, it's something like a special find that it's, amazing. Because, yeah, I bleach my hair. My hair gets double processed. There is no way that my hair will tolerate regular shampoo or conditioner, period. So there's that. That's why it's kind of nice because this is even cheaper than what I usually use.
The Rochelle's Canadian channel. And please hit that fucking like button. Tell the algorithm goddess I'm worthy of your love. And please subscribe so I can achieve a number. And those who are listening to me on the replay zone, hey, how you doing? Because this is my response to Jen.
And it's funny, you guys, if you look at her page, all she's doing is talking about Jen. And I don't see Jen other than the fact that she is going live at the same time as you. But I think that was fairly new. If you look at her page and then her shorts, hold on a minute. Let me go do this. Let me see how many of her shorts are me. So, oh boy, there we have. She has one that is showing, it shows her as Jason, and it opens and then it's Rochelle. It says Danger Girl. It says Jen, you in danger, girl. So she is showing herself as Jason. And then, wait, no, I'm sorry, not Jason. Michael Myers. Duh. Michael Myers. She takes off the mask and it's Rochelle, a really pretty version of Rochelle. And then it shows somebody like Jen, a woman with dark hair, wearing a white top and jeans and a hat that says Dog Mom, running. She's running and scared. And it's because Rochelle says, you're in danger, girl. It says, Jen, you in danger, girl. And then now it shows Michael Myers bringing a pizza. Wait a minute. Why are you making fun of the pizza shit? Are you planning on starting to send some pizzas out, Rochelle? Because, yeah, she has Michael Myers delivering a pizza to Jen. Hold on. And then she's got a skeleton, says, catch the replay zone. Then the next one is a clip of her, and it says, it's a clip of her and Carrie, and it says, bad friend, bad friend, hashtag shorts, hashtag viral, hashtag highlights, hashtag trending. Jen, you in danger. The next one says Animal Secrets. Rochelle is Canadian channel. Response to Jen. Catch the replay. And the next one, it says bad boy, hashtag shorts. I don't even know what this is. What is this? There's a bunch of different men. Now there's a man that's in a brown leather jacket that he wore during Starsky and Hutch. And then there's a guy in a flannel. And none of these look like Rochelle. Here we're in the future, Tokyo. And now this is a Terminator looking guy that's blowing a kiss to somebody. Oh, and then it says, love you so much. That was weird, Rochelle. Now the next one says, come with me. And it has a woman with cat ears and now green eyelashes and now green wings off of her eyes and eyeballs in her hair. And now cracks in her face and green eyes and now horns. And it says, stay weird. Come with me. Okay. Oh, and it says B Gate. Then this next one is actually titled B Gate, and it shows a bee on the Empire State Building batting helicopters and whatnot. And now I'm in a battle stone, and it says squirrel attack. There's a bee with some kind of a weapon. And now there's people. Oh, and now it shows a bee being blown up. And now she's showing the Stay Puft Man from Ghostbusters, but the bottom half is a bee. And now she's showing a bunch of Ghostbusters, and none of them have her face. And they are melting my stomach because I'm assuming she's thinking this is me. And now I have melted, and now I have pink hair, and I'm a bee, and I'm sitting in some type of a vortex with somebody who's ready to punch me. And now he's punching me several times in the face. And then he put me into the wall, and now he just deleted me. And then it says hashtag Bgate. Love you so much. Oh, and then she smushed me with an anvil. I am giving you commentary on Rochelle's shorts. She smushed me with an anvil. Yes, she did. So anyway, and then it shows me splatted, and one eyeball has an X on it. Next. Okay, this is Hold Your Breath, Jen. Saturday Slam. So this is a bit from her other. Oh, here's Rochelle thinking it says kitten rescue, and this is Rochelle thinking she looks like some type of a Matrix type character. And there's William poking at a kitten in the alley with his pink cat, and Rochelle has now rescued this cat, and Deadly has got a bunch of chihuahuas, and he has a t-shirt that says I'm yucky. Yeah, I don't think that that's even necessary. So anyway, so it says kitten rescue, hashtag viral, hashtag shorts. And she has got kittens. So why is it that the kittens are in food bowls? So there's a bunch of dogs, and then there's kittens in food bowls. Oh, because Deadly was going to feed the cats to the dogs, to the chihuahuas, even though they were the same size. And now it looks like Rochelle is peeing in a electric puddle. Next, this one is a squirrel attack. There are squirrels in the tree, And there is a woman in a bee costume with pink hair. And that would lead me to believe that she is saying it is me. So is Rochelle the new Bambi? Oh, how did I not even see that one? Bye. Anyway, yeah, there's no apologies needed anywhere there. But this one she's showing a woman with pink hair, which you need to get with the program. You need to get with the program because I don't have pink hair and I haven't had pink hair for like a year. So next is her talking about Jen. Okay, here, this one says time for a snack. Ooh. Rochelle, do you have a type? I thought you were a married woman. So there she is again. It says time for a snack. She's showing a bunch of different men, attractive men. Now this man is wearing, oh my gosh, he is wearing a top, a blouse, if you will, that may look really nice with the mesh panties. Roma, okay, and now she's showing a black man in a brown suit, and now he's turned into the Terminator type. And this whole video is named Snack. Time for a snack. And now it's Love You So Much. Now she has got Harlow's husband dancing. She's got Harlow's husband. It says Jack Harlow, and he's dancing up and down. Now we have Jen. Me. Rochelle in the Peely couch. Yeah, okay. So I guess her shorts aren't as bad. They're weird, though. I will say that. What are you talking about? You're getting annoying, but I don't see oh my gosh, how did I miss that one? There is no apologies happening with any of those people.
Now,
No.
I will be coming back with something more Jen elaborate that is not so sedate. But the only
Wait, she's doing this whole live talking about Jen, but she's going to come back with more Jen,
reason I'm saying this and
which she did. She did today.
come back with this is I want you to understand Jen. Jen. Hey, you guys. Jen. I've been watching you crash and burn for the past 3 days. After Carrie and I completed that live. You can thank your buddy boy, Deadly, for starting that ball rolling. Yeah, it's going to be warm today. It is supposed to rain today. Yeah, and it's supposed to rain all weekend. Crafty and I have...
Yeah, you guys, the weather is really weird. We get like a hot day, and then it's cold, and then it's hot, and then it's cold. It's almost like the world is, or not the world, but my area is going.
It's going to be moist.
It's
today.
not me.
The weather today is moist, cloudy, and shitty.
I am getting so tired. There's a lot of cuss words.
Yeah, I love that for us.
It was in the upper 80s here today, but it's weird though, because some days it's like really fucking cold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's definitely never gonna happen. Fun fact, you guys, to save you a lot of time, no apologies will be given to anybody.
You're a dirty.
If I felt that I was giving it, I would have done it already.
It's like the other dirty words in the paper. You know, you open up the newspaper and you can read all the dirty words. Moist, rainy, and sports. Sorry, excuse me.
Sports?
Yeah, my mood is like, fuck it. Fuck it in a bucket. Anyway, so, yeah, Jen has been just, crashing and burning into the nearest fucking passing, motorcade or, just
Did she just say a murdercade?
destroyer on any, ocean of your choice. She reminds me of, like, Pearl Harbor. Just me? No? Mm.
How does Jen remind you of Pearl Harbor? I'm really curious.
Jen needs wingmen. She's like the Battle of Britain.
Pearl Harbor and the Battle of Britain, all wrapped up in one, is called Jen.
Reminds you of Pearl Harbor. Bonsai, Jen. Bonsai. Oh, have a safe drive, Crafty. Yeah. She knows this war is over. And no offense to my Japanese friends. I love you so much. Mwah. Arigato gozaimasu. But
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were, but yeah, feel free.
you are literally an S bomber. Because there is no hope for you. There is no soup for you. And the only way you think you're going to win this war is by crashing into something and hoping that you take as many people down with you. Why you keep mentioning Brenda? She's like,
Whoa! When did we go to war? When the fuck did this turn into Rochelle's war? You guys are looking far more into this than need be.
my friend Brenda would never do this to me. Why are you going to mention names? Because, like, once upon a time.
Because everybody mentions names. You've been mentioning Carrie's name left and right.
Once upon a time. You used to have a sea blue backing you up. Not anymore. Oh, and by the way, that tree stamp 2 guy, you know, you keep saying we're all part of the Workyverse. Honey, your tree stamp dude is the fucking head of the Workyverse. You dumb.
Rochelle is calling Filthy Animal Tree Stamp. I believe it's Tea Tree is his page. You want to dance with Filthy Animal? Oh, I would love it. That is so funny. Filthy Animal, how did you guys let all this happen?
Fuck. Yeah, that's right. You modded up, Filthy Animal. You dumb bitch.
Wait a minute. Tea Tree is Filthy Animal. He's got a wrench in Jen's chat. What? That's weird. That would be that. I would love to see that because that sounds weird.
You got a problem with the You don't like the Workyverse? You dumb bitch. You modded up the fucking Workyverse. Enjoy.
Listen to her giggle.
You're so stupid. And this is what happens when you mod up every person you think you can trust. You just keep modding up all the trolls and trolls and trolls. And keep modding up Dudley and William. Why don't you just keep having the blocky boys as your buddy boys so they can just empty out your chat? Yeah, you know what? You're so smart. Why don't you become Lauren's best friend? Let her empty your chat and all your subscribers. See how that works out for you.
Rochelle, the only person that cares about Lauren is you. Come on now.
Yeah. I think you should make Lauren your best friend.
Filthy, you'll know who he is. I'm actually going to play a clip of him before I get out of here. And I gotta go to bed. I'm tired.
See how that works out. She can pet you and say, "Leave my friend alone." Yeah, okay. You know you can have her friends on your panel. See how that works. You can have Sarah.
Who?
Yeah. So. Huh.
Fun fact, Rochelle, having a sea of blue in your chat, it doesn't really mean anything. A lot of people give everybody wrenches so that way, like, if other people in there don't like them, they can't get rid of them. It's not that hard for a couple of moderators and myself. You saw that there was just a few trolls that came in right now. Bing, bang, boom. We're done. It doesn't take a sea of blue to do that.
I've just been listening to her accuse every fucking person. Oh, that reminds me. You know, she was on Deadly saying, you know, someone made an AI picture of her kid and all that, and she wants to know who did that. Well, remember when I said that she went to Carrie for a favor? Can you ask her for a favor and find out who made up a picture and who had a spoof account? Remember she said that on Deadly's Rumble last night? Well, I wasn't going to mention that shit. Remember, so I wasn't going to talk about that. And, well, we all know, Jen always fucking outs herself, tells everybody what the fuck is going on. Well, that was the favor she asked Carrie. I mean, what? I was like, I wonder if she's going to discuss what she asked me to do for her.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that was a favor. She went to Carrie and said, "Can you ask us that person? Yeah, I'm that person. If you could, figure out who did this AI picture of her kid in a wedding."
Okay, I thought she was saying that she was having Carrie do it so she could blame other people. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was the favor, and figure out who the spoof account was. That was a favor she wanted me to do for her. That was the favor she wanted.
Yeah, and that, guys, that's shitty. That shitty stuff. Like, if in fact it did look like her daughter, yo, isn't there a line there? I don't know. I would think that there would be some type of a line there, and the only thing that you're trying, I don't know. I think that, like, that, I don't know, that borders a line of, you shouldn't.
Me to do after she called me a fucking alcoholic on the live stream that I had to watch.
Like anybody took any
That KK put out after she hid her channel for a meager 20 hours. I was being overly generous, thinking that she would do it after anywhere between a day and 3 days. She would hide her channel. She couldn't even manage a full fucking day to hide her channel.
Oh my goodness. She's got so much opinions. We're done with her for right now. This is Filthy Animal. This is, I don't know. I kind of want to put this thumbnail up, but I don't know because it's Filthy Animal.
Any of y'all that want to watch these fucking cows, go over to Rumble. Go over to fucking Iceman's, and people's going to be like, Filthy shouting out Iceman. I don't give a flying fuck. I didn't come here to make friends. He ain't my fucking friend. He don't like me. I mean, honestly, I can care less how many women he beat. I mean,
see, that's what I'm saying. I don't co-sign for that, and I don't believe that's true. I'm not.
At the end of the day, Hellbilly's a fucking wreck over it. You can't take this woman beating, but goddamn it, you people don't seem to have a problem with Mustard Squirrel doing it. Have you noticed that? And granted, I don't give a fuck how many women.
Yeah, Filthy Animal is, well, fun fact, Angela, he doesn't really come around here. He doesn't really dip in here. That's why I find it very hard to believe that Jen gave him a wrench. I think that Rochelle is misinformed. I don't think so. Maybe it's a sock account they all think is him. But, like, if you listen to Deadly and William, every single person is Iceman. But fun fact, I don't know. I just...
Mustard's beat or ain't beat. I can care less about that. But it is facts. I mean, and if y'all care so much, I think now would be the time to correct that, Paula and Hellbilly and all of y'all low cows over there at Low Cow Central. I tell you, this lineup over there at Low Cow Central is fucking terrible. I mean, she was better off when she had the original Outlaw women. Of course, I know she had to buy them all computers and pay for them and this and that. But when you've got that fucking classy art diamond lady and fucking...
See, you guys, yes, he's very rough, and I do not agree with the delivery. And he guess, fun fact, he doesn't care for me much either. But he knows who Pollard is.
Carol and Sharp Addie as your fucking top lineup. It's pretty fucking grim over there. I like that classy diamond fucking cunt. She's one special type of retard.
See that? See, there we go.
She's like, boss, have you seen this? First thing, nobody calls fucking Bird's fat ass fucking boss. Everybody calls Bird or slop eating hog or fucking nigger lover. I mean,
oh my goodness. See, there he goes.
Nobody calls.
I don't agree with that.
Her fucking boss.
But you know what? He does hate Bird, but that is not any excuse. They're gonna love that. They're like, Jules played filthy, saying the worst of the worst. He did, but the thing is, Pollard and all of these people, I don't know how old Filthy Animal is, to be honest with you. All of these people came from over there, and they were considered low cows. And it's just so funny how all of a sudden everybody has put them on some type of a pedestal. Especially Charlie D. Yeah, I know. And I didn't know he was going to do that. Yeah, I know. But still, I don't want anybody to say that I co-sign for that type of talk whatsoever.
And a lot of
that was one of the whole
people call Buckethead. That's Berlinetta or Baronetta, as you would say it. But I can tell you right now, Bird could give two fucking shits about that fucking 50 cent worth of fucking shit you put on the fucking board and try to sell it for 10 or 15 fucking dollars. You know, nobody don't give a flying fuck about that. You notice they don't showcase your work too often because people didn't come here to see that. They come for a train wreck.
No, they all joke about it because Filthy dropped me off of his panel. He dropped me and Goku off. They all said foul shit over there on their panel, so I could care less what they have to say. Yeah, but it's kind of funny because this is where they came from. And Paula loved herself some Filthy Animal until he denounced her too.
She got a lot of fuckery going on. I mean, you know,
I'm so tired.
Paula had to pay and pay and pay. And I mean, it killed Ghost. I mean, it just fucking irked him to no fucking end.
I didn't hear this part.
That she's paying to be made fun of. So at the end of the day, Charlie D, you didn't have to pay, you know? So I guess you are a step above that, even though you are a kid diddler. Now, you notice Gargoyle Faust has popped her head up and making some accusations. You know, the fact of the matter is...
Did you guys recognize the name he said?
Triple T. He used to come, beg, bum, or borrow a fucking view. You know? And I truly believe y'all did scam people. Now, do I have the fucking proof? I do have proof of the government documents Tim leaked me. I do have proof of that, Garg.
Okay, don't even know who he said. Somebody with a G. Okay, so I think on that note. And what? Imaginary Man has not disappeared whatsoever. I'm really tired, you guys. I'm literally half asleep right now. I don't even have any spunk to have any type of comebacks. But anyway, I am out of here. I am going to bed. I really wasn't even going to go live. But yeah, Rochelle, it's not terms and services. And let's see what happens tomorrow. She's probably filling out the strike forms as we speak. And then I will counter it. And then it'll go away. And whatever. So anyway, guys, good night. Hopefully tomorrow. See, there's another thing that I have too. But it's too late to start that too. To budget my time better. Anyway, I am sleepy and I think you can even see. Oh my goodness. Maturity level. Better than a plug in my butt when you're a married person. I'll see you guys later.
And your salvation. I'm your revival, but not survival. 'Cause I laugh as you burn in hell.